This morning, the homie Curtiss King from CURTSKingBeats.com uploaded a CURTSPIRATION video called "Should Music Producers Go to Audio Engineering School?" And in this video, he discussed the pros and cons of music producers going to audio engineering school. And I'm doing a response video to this because I believe that as a graduate of Specs Howard School of Media Arts, and with my wife being a graduate of Madonna University with her little bachelor's in music management, I got something to add of value to this conversation. About to go get me some breakfast, and I'll be right back. What up, though, baby? And let me get a mini wrap, too. Just one. A mini. Alright. So I've been fucking with Curtiss King for quite a few years. Dope ass producer, and he teaches us a lot of game. As a matter of fact, if you look at my music/beats page and you see my beats player that I recently designed, you'll notice the resemblance to the beat player on CURTSKing.com. I pretty much went to CURTSKing.com, checked out that beat player, copied that motherfucker. So let's go ahead and discuss the discussion that we're discussing today. So I'm a pretty smart fella. Didn't graduate high school like I was supposed to in 1998, but I did get my GED in 2003. The only reason I got that GED was because I was planning on going to Full Sail University. So I went and got the dang on GED. Got in contact with the good folks at Full Sail. Wish it was too high. They down in Cool Water, Florida with them Scientology people. I want to go. So about 2010, I end up at Specs Howard School of Broadcasting. The reason I went to Specs, at the time, like 2009, they were shooting a lot of Transformers movies here in the city of Detroit. A lot of those scenes in the Transformers movies, the most recent would be the scene where they're in Japan. I think the first one was Mark Wahlberg at Japan, Tokyo. That was downtown Detroit. I was right down there watching them film that shit. So I decided, since I like to do video editing and shooting anyway, I might as well just go ahead and get me a degree and try and get up in that crew. So I get into Specs Howard, and the experience was pretty good. Now, I had broadcasting experience already. I did 5 years at WHTR's Up Top show, where I was the host. And I was the only one in my class. Oh, come on, baby. I was the only one in my class who had 5 years broadcast experience. So I went to Specs Howard, got into the broadcasting school program, majored in video, but we had to take radio and video. And you know what? I'm trying to do some graphics here to a web page that I'm about to hook up. Give me 1 second to hook up these graphics and I'll be back. This will only be a few seconds for you, but I'm gonna need about 10 minutes to hook up this web page, and I'll be right back. See how fast I got that web page edited? Speedy Gonzalez, baby. Fast pass, bitches. So anyway, I finished my program at Specs Howard School of Broadcasting. They did have an employment office dedicated to helping their graduates gain employment. Didn't work out for me because they need you to intern. They also need you to move out of your current location to smaller radio stations and television stations to gain the experience to be credible enough to work in market number 11, which is Detroit. So anyway, I dedicated a full year as a full-time student. Couldn't give up any more free time. I missed a lot of money not selling CDs. Missed quite a few bills. So went on ahead and sold a few CDs. But the pros was this. I did learn how to use Final Cut, which I admit I could have learned watching on YouTube. And I did learn about quite a few cameras, which I admit I could have learned on YouTube. But what I couldn't have gained on YouTube was the networking opportunity of the folks that I met while at Specs Howard School of Broadcasting Arts. For example, I'm sorry. I met the homeboy Conflict from the Almighty Dreadnoughts at Specs Howard School of Broadcasting Arts. She's going to be mad as hell at me, I think, if I tell you this, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. I met Boss, the original female gangster rapper. Deeper and deeper. Yes, I met Shell Laws. She was in my class at Specs Howard School of Broadcasting Arts. We're literally family. She has literally fed me when I was hungry. I've literally taken her, you know what I'm saying, from A to B on, you know what I'm saying, little errands throughout the day. Now, if you don't call me soon, Shell, I'm gonna upload some of them videos from some of them school news stories that we did. So you better hit me up, big sister. Get Janet Jackson on me now. So anyway, I did gain a lot of networking opportunity. The pros and cons of producers going to audio engineering school, as far as I'm concerned, is this. The con, you're paying tuition to learn something that you could learn on YouTube, and to gain employment that is going to take a nice decent amount of effort to obtain. Now, it's not unobtainable. You can't get it, but it just depends on your level of determination to gain this employment. My level of determination, not that high, because I can make money selling my CDs. So, I mean, if I can get the job relatively simple, it's cool, but I don't have time to jump through hoops to get a job when I can just go out and just make my own money. Plus, I have sort of a independent mindset, kind of like doing my own thing. It's fun to me, and that's why I do it. But I don't discourage any independent recording artists out there who would look to going to a audio engineering school from going to an audio engineering school. In fact, I'm considering perhaps sometime in the future enrolling at the DIS. Didn't enroll in Full Sail because the tuition was too goddamn high. Specs Howard, the tuition was about $10,000. Yeah, I can swing that. Although I'm still deferring the goddamn loan payments. Now, hey, I ain't got a job from that shit. I got one job. I edited 3 episodes of an independent television show that nobody's ever heard of called The B Week and Mac Show. That's it. Made like $150. Sorry. Can't pay you that loan back if I ain't got the job to pay you the loan back. So don't be discouraged from going to seek a better education, but you can always learn yourself if you have it in you to apply what you've learned to gain either promotionally, monetarily, or however you plan to gain from the knowledge that you get. Knowledge is good, baby, but it's all about what you do with the knowledge. Shouts out to the homeboy Curtiss King. Check out the Curtiss King video where he discussed his course on how to sell beats online. I recommend that a lot of you independent up-and-coming producers check that out, because the brother has some great information. I've learned quite a few from him. Until next time, your friendly neighborhood rap dealer, Joe Quanda. Oh yeah, the webpage that I was hooking up earlier, it's on the website. It ought to be on the website right now. Free download to the song Pain. Music video in the description. Check that out. Your friendly neighborhood rap dealer, Joe Quanda Hooligan. How do you turn this slang off?
I keep from going under. All my life I've been a G. You can feel the rumble of the thunder. There is not a shadow of a wonder. Homies in the battle with me, one love.